Welcome to the Awecast, where we dive deep into what makes you truly awesome. I'm your host, Dorchester Koning, founder of Awe Academy. In every episode, we explore the power of awe, not just as a feeling, but as a tool that transforms how we learn, grow, lead, live, and love. As each guest shares what sparks their curiosity and how they work with wonder, we connect with a deeper sense of awe. So, take a breath and get ready for some interpersonal magic. Welcome to the Awecast.
Hello.
Hello, good morning to you, Nhelete.
Good morning.
Nice
Good
to
morning.
see you. You look very radiant with the sun on your
so excited
body.
to be here.
Great,
Yes.
me too,
Yeah.
me too. I'm really happy to speak to you about awe and about how this plays out in your life.
Cool. Yeah, I'm so excited to talk about that.
Great.
It's totally where I'm focusing my attention. Where awe is, that's where my energy goes. So,
Oh, that's
yeah.
beautiful. So let me just tell everybody a little bit about you. First of all, you are my friend. We've been friends for a long time. You're my fellow entrepreneur, and you are a therapist and an artist. And you are a mother, so that you are many different
Yes, I
things
am.
all at once, which I think is amazing in itself. And I'd love to hear you talk about what awe means to you and where you feel it in your body.
Awe means to me the where something outside of me clicks with something inside of me, with my deepest soul, with where I feel that yes, this is right. This is right.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite simple actually. When you feel it, it's there. It's
Yeah.
and I can feel it in my when it gives me goosebumps in my bumps in my down my spine,
All
and
right.
a feeling of joy and yeah, where my energy flows, where yeah, where it starts. Um, I have the Dutch word for it, bruising, bruis, where it starts bubbling.
Like fizziness, like
Yes, like a
yeah.
fizzy.
I love
Yeah,
that. I love that
yeah,
image as well. Really great. And can
yeah.
you tell me a story of when you first or when you became aware of this feeling of awe and how that shaped you in what you were to do next?
Um, Actually, I have this story.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it doesn't start with awe, but
Okay.
eventually it evolves in awe. I went with a friend to the forest, and we did a truffle trip,
Mm-hmm.
a hallucinative experience. And I thought, oh, we're going to have so much fun, and as such a beautiful spiritual experience this will be. But it started off really awful.
Mm.
And it's funny that that word actually means the opposite.
Yes.
And so it went from an awful experience to an awful experience. So
Yes. Full of awe. Yeah.
full of awe,
Yeah.
yes. And so it started off really horrible for me, and I saw really dark and scary images. And because my friend told me that she said to me, universe always gives you what you can have.
Mm.
And that helped me to go into that experience and to feel the fear that was hidden inside me so deeply. And the truffle just took away all my control mechanisms, and there
Wow. So
was
all
no
your
way
coping
around it anymore.
strategies. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. So suddenly you felt quite naked and exposed to this fear.
yes,
Mm.
yes. Yeah, and because she was with me and said the right things and was like a mother to me, and I could go into it and go through that
Mm-hmm.
experience. And then the trip evolved into something really beautiful, and I could see the rainbows and the brightness, and at a certain point, and that was, I think, the most funny and awe, full of awe experience, was that we were in a hammock between
Mm-hmm.
the trees,
Mm-hmm.
and we were both in my hammock, sitting very close and snug together. And it was time because our bodies needed we needed to go out
Yeah.
and have
And
a
move.
pee.
Yeah, pee,
Very
practical stuff.
earthly experience.
Yeah.
And
To let go, basically, of
to
something.
let
Yeah.
go, yes.
Yeah.
And I was sitting like this. Where are our help troops? Where are they? And like within a minute, my hammock tore open, and we fell on the floor. that was so hilarious and so accurate with what I asked for, and
Yeah.
only it came in a different form than
In a
I
very
asked for.
surprising way.
Yes.
That's really funny.
And so we were sitting bottom on the floor, and our legs and the head still up because the hammock was holding us together, and thinking, how do we get out of this situation? And it, that was really wow.
Mm.
That was such a wow experience, and so funny, but so wow. You ask for help and you get it.
Yes, and the unexpected side of it, the surprising
Yes,
aspect of it, also takes you into this moment of full wonder, full
yes,
embodied experience, and literally quite embodied, because you fell to the floor, you
yeah,
felt your bums landing on the ground, and
yes,
the sort of the shock of the thing ripping open, and yeah, just helping
exactly.
you out, basically, helping you, literally
Yes,
helping you out of the
and
hammock.
and and I heard it before. Somebody wrote a book or a podcast, I don't know, but they said that all molecules in the universe are here to serve you. So if you ask
Mm,
for help, if you ask for assistance,
yeah,
it's there,
yes,
and it's not always there in the way you expected.
yes. Oh, I
But
love
this
that
was
story.
such an encouraging experience, such a yeah, it's very hard to put in words, but that's what
Yeah.
awe is to me. That it's
Yes,
sometimes it's hard to put in words, but it fits.
yes.
It's right. It's
Yeah. And
yeah,
also what I noticed about your story is that you say, I encountered fear just as much as I encountered wonder. So
yes,
awe has both elements in it, has both
yeah,
the kind of overwhelming feeling of what is going on and what is going on. Wow.
yeah,
So
exactly.
it has many facets, and I think that's really beautiful how you encountered all those in your truffle trip.
Yeah, yeah,
And you did
exactly.
it well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and the same also with the word awful,
Yeah.
that we associate it with the bad things,
Yeah.
the darkness, and but it's both ways, and that's also that makes me jump to something else that you asked me to prepare for this allcast,
Yeah.
is that if you're willing to lose control and to go into the deepest, darkest shit that you've hidden for many years for
Mhm.
good reasons, of course, then you're able to also experience the awe of the other side of
Yeah.
that what we long for actually all
Yeah.
the time,
Yeah.
and we want to just hop over the shit.
Yes. And we only want the
But
good, the
sometimes
glory, you know?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So
but
tell me a little more about how that informs what you do, because you've moved from being a teacher to being an artist, and trying as an entrepreneur as well, trying out ways to make a living out of art. You are very creative. You're so able to make what you come up with. I really admire
mm,
that in you. And then you
wow.
moved to a much more spiritual place. So could you tell us all a little bit more about that journey?
Yes, I as a teacher, I constantly met my barriers, my personal energy barriers
Mhm.
that just told me, stop, this is not
Mm,
for you.
right.
And the first moment was when I was cycling to work. I was 23. I was just in my first teaching job, and it was 5 days a week, and it was winter. So here it's dark in the morning when you go, and it's dark in the evening when you come back home.
Yeah.
And I said, what? I did all that education for this?
Oh, wow. Yes. So
What?
you kind of got this realization, what am I doing?
Yeah,
Mm.
I did everything the adults around me told me to do, because that was what going to make me ready for the future and for my life. And I did everything as a good girl, and 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 I just realized, this is it.
Oh, yes.
Why?
Yeah.
And I just kind of stepped over that realization and said, well, yes, this is it.
Hmm.
That's what life is.
Right.
So I had a lot of burnout like situations where I couldn't any longer, and I slept for 2 weeks, and then I slowly rebuilt back into the same job and the same situation and the same,
Yeah.
but I had to do it differently.
Yeah.
That's always the message that I got. I have to be different in this situation,
Mm. So meaning
and
you had
in
to
the
change something about yourself in order to
yes.
recover back to your old situation.
Yes,
Right.
I needed to fit in that
Right.
situation.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I had to make it happen. I had
Yes.
to make it fit.
Mhm.
And that changed at around I think it was 2015. Then I realized I'm done fitting in. There was this expert that came in my class to see how I was doing the teaching, and with a certain methodology that we had that we that was new to us. And he said, oh, this is great, and this is great, and you're so compassionate, and you see the children and they feel great in your class. And I had all these beautiful aspects about me. And then he said, and you need to speed up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that was something that I heard for forever, for since I started.
Mm.
And then I realized, but then if I need to speed up, even after 16 years of experience, maybe this is not the right place for me.
Right. Yes. So you felt like you could never get up to speed with what was demanded from you in that job.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes,
Mm.
yeah. And then I started uh, asking myself questions like, so where do I fit?
Yeah.
What is my place? What is my kind of work?
Mhm.
And later on, that question evolved into, what is my kind of weird? What is my kind of where do I belong? And
Yes.
from that question, I think I've just rolled into different situations, working with family constellations, and then there I discovered that my sensitivity and my personal speed
Mhm.
is actually an asset.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I love the contrast in that your personal speed. Speed implies something that is fast, and your
yes,
personal speed is is a pace that is your own, your very own internal
yeah,
pace. And
yeah. So
I
maybe
must
the pace is also the word I was looking for, but
yeah,
and
yeah, but I
yeah,
like the
but
contrast in personal speed. So it's a beautiful way to express it.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. And then from there, I went into Access Consciousness, and my first Access bars. That's a session that you that they press on certain points on your face and your head, and it makes your energy flow. So everything that
Okay.
you've cluttered inside of your body, it sets it free.
Okay, so it's
And
like a physical way of touch to release
yes,
energy and to access consciousness, basically what the word says.
exactly.
Okay, to access
Yes.
awareness around what is inside of you, or how should I see this?
Actually, it's being aware of who you truly are.
Okay,
And after
your
that
essence.
session,
Yeah.
I sat up,
Mhm.
and I finally felt, oh, this is how me feels.
Mm,
This is how, okay. Oh, wow. That was also an awe experience.
yeah.
And I drove back home, and I was very clear in the
Mm.
traffic. I wasn't slow. I was really how do you swifty. I was like,
Oh,
wow.
wow. So there's a new kind of energy awareness in you. As
Actually, what I think happened was that everything, all the judgments and all the energy that I've made true about me, that was
Mhm,
actually not me.
mhm,
Uh, that was lifted, like the
mm,
curtains on a stage. They
right.
were lifted.
Yeah.
Here, it's me. This is me. Here I
Yeah.
am.
Amazing. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
So I went into more of that, after that, after some time, I felt, oh, something's missing, because it's very practical, very pragmatic. So it doesn't go into, oh, you're feeling not well, and there was not much compassion in it.
Okay. Okay.
Or at least that's what I experienced. It
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is what you're facing. Okay, we do this and this, blah blah blah, 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 blah. And now it's gone.
Now it's lifted and off you go.
Yes.
Okay.
And if not, you have to do it 30 more times. That's the
Okay.
message that I
Interesting.
got from it.
Right. Right.
That's not exactly what they mean,
Yeah.
what they intend. I think when I listen to it now again and again, then it's slightly different. But anyway, you get what you get when you're ready
Yes.
to get
Exactly.
whatever you're ready to get.
Yeah. So this is how you perceived it at the time within your frame of
Yes.
reference. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for translating that.
I like the way you build those sentences. It's beautiful. It's natural. So I like
Yes.
that a lot.
And then I encountered working with angels. So every time it comes from a question. So what else can I add to what I know,
Yeah.
that makes it more me, that makes it more fitting to where I am now and where I want to be in the future. So I learned to work with angels, and I experienced the softness and the gentleness and the compassion and forgiveness, that everything you do is completely right. There is no wrong. And yes, maybe, and there's a lot of humor there as well. Maybe you could choose different if you want. There are many more possibilities. If you would like, we will be able to show it to you. We can, but if you choose to be where you are, we love you as you are. And
So
that's
it's a very open invitation, basically, is what you gathered from this contact with angels.
yes, yes, and I'm so grateful for that. So enormously grateful, because it's a beautiful addition to what I learned with Access Consciousness. They actually say the same thing, but it's with different words, and it's more pragmatic, and it's more let's go. There's more like this energy, go, 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 go.
Yeah, this brings to mind a book you recommended for me to read years ago about human dynamics. So the human dynamics side of it is you get words that resonate with you as a person, and you might have very different words than I do. So the language of the angels seems to be one that you really understand and you are really open to tuning into, and you can actually teach people to do that. And this access consciousness will give access to other people to carry a different realm or a different world, so to speak. They can access it if they choose to, and if it resonates with where they are. So I think that's a really beautiful approach to spirituality that you hold very beautifully and that you share beautifully.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and I think also it's not fixed. It's with Access Consciousness, I have these phases in my life that I go back and I listen again to their podcasts or their books, and then I get something different. I get something. Oh, that's the meaning of these words to me right now at this moment in my life.
Right.
So in 10 years, maybe I'll go back again and realize, oh, that's, and it's something different, or it has a new layer to it, or and there's awe in that as well.
Absolutely.
That you listen to the same thing 5
Yes.
years ago, and then 3 years ago, and then now again, and you get different things from it.
Yeah, beautiful. That's what I feel like with timeless music. Some songs, for instance, Bohemian Rhapsody is one of those.
Yeah.
I knew it when I was 17. I'd heard it and I found it quite annoying and weird.
Yes.
And years later,
which it is.
It is. Years later, my family used it and did a rehash of the whole song in their own, with own lyrics. And I thought, wow, this is a complicated arrangement and very different melody types, very different styles, all mixed into one big eclectic wonder piece. Then years later, I watched the film and saw his journey and his he knew that this song had to be exactly as it was. He wasn't going to change a thing. This had come from a
Yes.
very deep place. And it's
And
kind of,
while you're saying this, I have to share it now. Sorry to
Mm.
interrupt.
No, go
I
ahead.
have goosebumps all
Yeah.
over.
Me
Goose,
too.
yeah.
And this is also an awe experience where you share something and it resonates. You can feel
Yeah.
it, and the whole body
Yeah.
joins in this joy, you know. And I feel that's really amazing. So,
Yeah.
just to make a little bridge to your music, what song has really opened up opened up a new world, like a treasure box, something that really brought you awe, and helps you every time when you listen to it?
Well, I recognize the story you're telling about Bohemian Rhapsody
Mhm.
and Freddie Mercury's life story also
Yeah.
inspired me a lot.
Yeah.
And I also, when I was just learning to work with angels in the Akasha records,
Can you
uh,
say a little bit more about what Akasha Records is?
it's to me it's a big energy field that contains all the knowledge of all dimensions and
Like a
so
collective knowing, a space of collective
yes,
wisdom, everything comes together all in that field.
yes,
Okay.
it's like the library of the universe.
Oh, wow. Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yes.
I could just picture
You
like
have to be
Harry
very
Potter
specific
style.
what you want to know, otherwise you just get all the information at once, and that could be awful.
Yes. Overwhelming.
Overwhelming,
Yeah.
or really quiet also.
Mm. Mm.
But so when I was practicing working with that energy field, I asked the energy of Freddie Mercury to come and to answer some questions. And one question I asked him is, what would you like me to understand about life?
Mm.
And what I got from him, or his energy field, is that you're never too small to change the entire world.
Mm. Yes.
And because he was physically a small man, but he was a great charismatic, and he believed that he believed in true possibility, in
Yes.
anything is possible.
Yes. So he in his physical size had such a huge presence. So the
Yes,
reach that he had was tremendous.
enormous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So how does this
So
then empower you to be your size, your own, within your reach? How does this empower you?
um, it took it helped me to take off a coat that didn't fit me anymore.
Right. Right.
That felt small and narrow, and I think as a child I've learned to make myself a bit smaller, and I think many of us, because that makes other people feel comfortable with themselves,
Mm,
and lots of different reasons. Some people are literally told that they are nothing, and
mm,
we all have our reasons, of course, but we tend to play much smaller than we truly are.
right. Yeah.
And I think mainly because we believe the lie that when I am my true presence, my greatness, you cannot be yours because I take too much space.
Ah,
But
okay.
space is infinite, and we are all one. So
Yeah.
that's the crazy lie we believe here in this reality, is
Yeah.
that and I think also the angels taught me that you can ask Archangel Michael anything you want the whole day, and he can simultaneously help millions of other people who are also asking the same questions or different questions.
Yeah.
He's not just one boy that how do you say that, mannetje van alles.
That-
He's not just
yeah, like
one.
the all-rounder that can only help one person at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
he or she, it is an energy.
Mm-hmm.
And energy is everything, is infinite,
Right.
can it be everywhere at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And so are we, but we have bodies which we are yeah, experiencing things with.
Yes.
So that makes it a little bit harder to perceive.
Right. So
Yeah.
we are contained in this physical form, but you say that we have infinite possibility, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We are much larger.
do we
Sorry.
need angels for that, or?
No, but sometimes we need to believe in certain concepts to that help us pass this bridge, past.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so it can be angels, it can be octopuses behind you. It can be anything.
Right. That's so cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
it can be a hammock that tears open
Yes.
and lets you drop on the floor.
So how do
Yeah.
you perceive coincidence? Do you believe in coincidence?
You can call it coincidence or serendipity,
Yeah. Yeah.
serendipity, or an answer to your question.
Right. So the way you perceive the world is through a lens of wonder. If I hear you speak, I would say you check in with the angels to if you have a question or you want to explore something, you might check in with them and say, "Hey, what is your wisdom on this? Give me some insight." And they could show you in the form of a ripping hammock. They could show you in the form of the ray of sun on your child's hair.
Yeah,
Anything could
yeah,
open up a vessel of wisdom, so to speak.
yeah, yeah,
Wow. Wow. That's beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, and back to the song that you asked
Yes.
me about,
Yes.
the song that brings me in awe, or that brought me in awe a few years ago, is "As You Will" by Nessie Gomez. It's not
Okay.
her song. She sang it, and it's a Hebrew song.
Okay.
And I was sitting in yoga class and do Kundalini yoga, so we were doing the warming up, and she played this song, my yoga teacher, and I started crying. And I
Mm.
didn't know why. I didn't know what she was singing. I mean, my Hebrew is okay because I have an Israeli husband, but my vocabulary is about food and daily life,
Mhm.
important things, which I learned when I'm in Israel.
Yeah.
So but these words were nothing about food, or so I had no idea
Yeah.
what she was talking about. So I learned about what this song means, and it's all about surrender and about telling God, I'm here, I'm here. I am
Mm.
your not servant, but I am here in service.
Okay.
I am
Yeah.
here in service of you. So tell me, where do you want me to be and go, and that touched me.
Mm.
That takes you out of the hard work. It takes you out of the you have to know everything, and
Right.
you have to know why you're doing this or this or this, and you
Hmm.
have to think about where to go, and it's all you.
Yes.
And it takes you out of the way,
Okay.
sort of, and it says, okay, it's by me, it's through me. It's
Hmm.
not it's not it's not all about me.
Hmm. So rather than the ego having to manifest itself and take its space in the world, you say, "Here I am. This is it." Being fully present to
Yeah.
service, and then you mentioned God. How do you see a God thing, a God being? What is that?
God can be love or light or
Mm.
universe, but it's God to me is something greater than me. It
Right.
can be the connection that we all are, the oneness that is spoken of.
Yeah.
Um, God is in me and in you.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've disconnected God from the church and
Right.
everything I've learned from religion,
Okay.
and made it into something, or some, yeah, it's not a thing, but
Yeah. A field, a force, an
a
energy. It's hard
feel.
to put words
Yes,
to it, right? Because it always
yeah,
is an incomplete, because we don't have any more than this. So we try,
yeah,
we make attempts to describe what God or godliness
yes,
is. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Or divinity, there's so
yeah,
many
yeah.
different
To
words.
me, it doesn't matter what the name is. But,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And then coming back to how you communicate with angels, do they have anything to do with God? And how could you describe an interaction you had with an angel which made you come to realize this opportunity to actually tap into Akasha, the Akasha field?
It actually started with working with entities. I learned to work with entities with the Access Consciousness tools. They were very pragmatic, but it was all me doing the hard work. I had to ask the entities, who are you? Why are you here? Who were you in your past lives? Maybe it's a good idea to make a different choice so you don't have to haunt my house and pull my toes at night. And
so you actually literally address them as if they are a being in the room, and you can say to them, are you here to help me or not? If you're not, please leave. So you actually address them in a very directive way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I learned to work with angels, and there I learned to ask them to do the work.
Oh.
To help these lost souls that are confused and they forgot that they don't have a body, to help them to shift into the light, which made my life way more easier, because it was like opening the tap to many more. So once I gave attention to one, many more came and asked for help, and
as if they found in you a portal to release their own stuff.
To make a different choice.
Right.
Yeah. And with the angels, I learned that they could do that work for me. That I could just sleep and if the souls that would stay and didn't believe in angels or couldn't perceive the concept of angels or concept of going to light, then I had maybe once in a while I had a direct conversation with an entity.
Okay.
And then I felt the invitation to work with the Akasha records. I just saw a course somewhere, and I felt that lifting feeling in myself. Oh, I think yes.
Yeah.
And I asked the angels, so if it's for me, if I need to do this, please take care of the money. I don't have money right now, so just fix it.
Yeah.
Bring me the money and I'll do it.
Say the magic word.
So and the funny thing is that the day before the deadline to apply and to pay for the course, I got my salary plus extra because they made a mistake in the administration office.
Wow.
So I had the money.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah. And so that was really the first time that I felt, oh, this actually works. Like really,
so
physically.
You basically tested it in a way, like, okay, if I am to do this, well, then make it happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. My cat has come to assist us.
Yes. I have to say that I have an appointment at 11:45. So
okay, we will come to a close. So I was just about to ask the last question. Although I'm so curious to more stories.
Yes.
We will share in the show notes. We'll share your website or a way to contact you. Because my last question is, how do you work now as a therapist with people who are very skeptical? I know for myself that I am very skeptical naturally and very curious. So because of these two forces, they're both very strong. I can say to my skeptic, right, my curiosity gets the space right now, and let me go into this openly and explore what it is to me. And then the skeptic gets to say something about it. But if I choose the skeptic to be the loudest, I will stop myself from having beautiful experiences. So I found that skepticism limits my joy and limits my sense of awe. So I choose very carefully when to let it speak and when to hush it. But with you, I feel you have such an openness to other worlds and other energies, other ways of seeing the world. I wonder, what is it like when I come to you as a client and I have a question, but I'm not woo-woo or I'm not open to these realms? How do you work with me?
Yeah, it's like a discovery journey, where I'm open to discover what concepts are you ready to perceive.
Right.
And yeah, after some time, if you're still not ready to perceive what I fully have to give, then I think also it just naturally uh, separates
Right. Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
And if you are if a client is open to perceive what I have to gift, then the magic happens.
Right. Yes.
So the invitation stays open. It's not that I say at the door, only if you believe in angels and only if you believe in God or the Akasha,
Yeah.
I will work with you.
Mhm.
I will work with people that are willing to acknowledge that that's my way of working.
Right. Yes. Yes.
That's, I think, a basic
A premise.
belief
Yeah.
that is necessary to receive from
Yes.
what I have to gift.
Yes. Because otherwise the client would already be very closed in the first instance. Like there wouldn't be a flow of interaction.
No,
And you,
no.
so if you feel this, like somebody is like, help me, but you feel this barrier, would you say, well, I won't be able to help you if this is.
I would if necessary, but my experience is that it always naturally happens.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you really
After
trust the process as well. You've learned to trust the process.
after one session, and the client knows as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
This is not a match, or even if they call in upfront to see if it's a match. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
most people that come already have a sense of attraction and knowing
Yeah.
that that I have to be here.
Yes. So
Yeah.
an inner curiosity or an inner knowing, like you said, the way you feel the yes of your body when you hear
Yeah.
about something or somebody, this is mine to explore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Now to close,
Yeah.
because of time, we want to close. I really enjoyed your our conversation, our natural flow of it, and I was wondering if there's one thing you would still like to say to the listeners that could give them a sense of awe.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is to trust or first to get to know your inner compass again, because in this reality we tend to forget. The compass is usually something outside of you, someone outside of you that's saying yes or no. So get to know your inner compass again, and then learn to trust it and
Yeah.
follow it. And
Yeah.
every time you feel fear, it's time to dig in.
Yes. So that fear is actually telling you something to dig deeper or to
Yes,
go there, to visit it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Beautiful.
Because that fear is usually our old self, and it can be from past lives, it can be from this life, our old self telling, this is dangerous.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
path is dangerous. Don't go there.
Mhm.
Because you were killed, you were scolded, you were excluded, you were whatever, burned, hanged, everything happened in past lives.
Yeah.
So we're not going there anymore. That was the old conclusion.
Mhm.
But we've come to this life to move that out of the way
Right.
and
Yeah.
go back to our soul's mission.
Right.
That's I think why most of us are here.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's time to clean that old
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that's what you do in your work. You help clean the
Yeah.
way to make it flow again, to make
Yes.
people find their soul mission. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I feel like there's a lot of space in my body as well. Like I
Wow.
feel really something has really expanded. So
Yes.
thank you so
Cool.
much for this
Cool.
conversation.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I feel the joy and yeah, that's the beauty of your work as well.
Mm. Thank
Yeah.
you very
So
much.
much joy in there. Thank Thank
There
you.
is, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.